Hey everyone, welcome back. So today, first of all, don't look at this over here. That's all my stuff for school, for my new apartment, and I have a lot of stuff. I leave in a few days and I haven't started packing into the car yet, so I don't have anywhere to put it, so I just have it there, and it's gotten kind of out of control. And I used to have it covered with a blanket, and so it looked fine, but then everything else started to pile up, and I just stopped trying, so please ignore all that stuff over there. So today's video is kind of going along with me going back to school in a few days, and this is my updated, I kind of did a video like this is my first video, so this is kind of like my updated go-to like 10-minute routine before going to class when I only have a little bit of time and I don't want to do a full face or I don't have time for a full face. This would be my go-to, I guess, no makeup routine, if you want to call it that. So enough talking, let's just get right into the video. So for this video and for this look, I don't really need to prime my skin because I'm not using an actual foundation. Obviously, my skin is moisturized and everything like that, but I don't have to use like an actual primer. It's a little bit too heavy for what I'm going for. So I'm moisturized and everything, so I'm just going to jump right into the start of my face. So today I'm actually going to be using a BB cream, and I usually never ever use BBs or CCs because I usually just prefer a full coverage or medium coverage foundation, but I have been kind of into using BBs and CCs recently, so I never ever use this product, but lately I have been actually using it. This is the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector with pomegranate extract in 120 medium sheer tint. It has SPF 30 in it, so I actually really do like this BB cream. It is very light. It doesn't really have a lot of coverage, but I don't mind that because I do kind of like sometimes for my freckles to show through because I do like my little baby freckles here, but it does have a tiny bit of coverage and it does give your skin a nice luminosity, so you kind of look more alive even though you're not really wearing a lot of makeup, and you're just gonna have like a little bit of glow to you. So if you have a lot of spots on your face, I had a huge one here that's not really there as much anymore, and then I had one like up here and everything, and I have a few, but I don't really care to cover them up because I don't want it to look like I'm caked on in makeup because I'm just going to class. You know, there are some days where I will go to class and I will put on a full face of makeup just because I feel like putting on a full face of makeup, but my dog's barking. But right now, I don't feel like doing that, so I'm not even going to spot concealer or anything. I'm just going to go right in with this BB cream, and I've only ever used it with the Beauty Blender, but I'm going to try using it with the brush today and kind of see what happens. So I'm using this Real Techniques buffing brush here. This is nice for buffing out your foundation. We're just going to put some right on the brush here. So I'm just going to start on this side. Oh. So obviously when you use a brush, there's a lot more coverage that comes with this. If I use a Beauty Blender, like if I was to just, this isn't wet or anything, but if I was to just go like this, the coverage would definitely sheer out to more of a lighter coverage. Next, because I do kind of tend to get a little bit of, you know, indentation kind of thing here with bags under my eyes from being tired, I'm going to take a very little bit of concealer, and when I say little, I really mean little because I don't want to have these crazy full coverage under eyes with the rest of my face being lighter coverage. So I'm going to take, that's what feet are for. Yes. Yeah. So I'm just going to mix my two NYX concealers, shades 4 and 2. So I'm just going to do a very, very little bit. And then I'm just going to blend it out. Again, really making sure I shear it out and make sure it kind of has the same finish as the rest of my face. So first I'm going to bronze just like a little bit, and to do that I'm going to use my lightest bronzer I have, and that is the Fiona Stiles Bronzing Sun Veil in the shade Ahiko, or whatever it's called. It is a very light bronzer. It actually may be a little bit too light, but that is really what I'm going for. I may do a tiny bit of a contour with my Anastasia contour kit and use the shade that I always use with that. But first, I'm just going to take my Eco Tools contour brush here. I use it for bronzing too, and I'm just kind of going to brush this along my face and cheeks just to warm it up a little bit and give it a little bit of more dimension. Next, I want to put a really little bit of blush on, just because I'm going for the most natural look possible. So I put a little bit of bronzer, and I'm doing even less blush. And the way that I'm actually going to do that is I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush here, and I'm not even going to put any more product on. I still probably have some remnants from the last few days of doing makeup and just using different colored blushes, I guess, and there's definitely still stuff on here, so I'm not even going to dip into any blush at all. I'm just going to brush this over my cheekbones and the apples of my cheeks to just give it that tiniest bit of flush, just to give it a little bit more of a glow and just to give my face a more lively look. You can just tell there's like the tiniest little bit of a difference. Next, I'm going to jump to my eyebrows. To do that, I'm just going to use my e.l.f. pomade thing, the like liner slash brow lock-on liner in brown cream in the shade Espresso. And I take my little Real Techniques detailing brush that I use with this, and because right now my brows have a good shape because I just got them done the other day, I'm just going to brush this through just to kind of fill in some sparser areas of my brows. I don't want my brows to look too sharp, because when I make my brows too sharp, at least this is me, and I don't do anything else on my eyes, just like a little bit of mascara, it looks kind of weird, and it just really, you can tell that I'm putting something in my brows. I do want to look like I have a structured brow and a full brow, but not a super sharp, you know, pointed, defined brow. So I'm just going to use this pomade here, and I'm going to lightly brush it in any sparse areas, and I'm going to lightly kind of carve it out, but not really. Next, I am going to use my normal mascara and just do it as I always do, because I just think any look, no matter what you're doing, will look good with mascara, and sometimes it does look natural even if you're not really wearing anything else. You know, I do have long curled up lashes myself, but I just love the way having mascara on looks, so if I am wearing a little bit of makeup like this, I will also go in with my Essence mascara, my Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara, and I'm just going to put this on like normal. Next, I am going to highlight a little bit, and when I was trying to think of the least blinding highlighter that I have, I thought that maybe the highlighter in this Sonia Kashuk cheek palette. It is this. I hate how like it has a gold background, because when I show it to you, it reflects, the light reflects, and it like, you can't really see it all that well, but it is this gold tinted highlighter here in this palette, and it is very light, but you can build it up, but I'm not going to in this case, so I'm just going to highlight in my normal areas just to give my high points just a little bit more definition and pop. So that is it for my no makeup look, my 10-minute makeup before class, all that kind of good stuff. This isn't like a first day of classes thing. I may do another video like that when I am moved into my apartment, or maybe later this week if I have time before I move in, because I'm moving on Saturday and it's Monday right now. But yeah, I mean, you can do any variation of this that you want. I know for me, I may take out some parts. When I am doing this routine, I may take out the blush or the bronzer or the highlighter or the brows or anything like that, but you can always modify it to your preferences however you want it. So I hope you liked this video. If you like videos that are like different makeup looks for different kind of scenarios, like the one that I did with an interview, just let me know down in the comments down below. Also give this video a thumbs up, so again I will know that you like these kinds of videos, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. I promise you won't regret it. I promise I'll be uploading more when I get to school. I also am planning on filming more videos tomorrow as well. Today, unfortunately, I don't have time to do any more videos. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel and clicking on this video and watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and I love all you guys who actually do watch my videos. It really does mean a lot to me. I know there aren't many of you, but I'm hoping that there will be more soon at some point. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.